Hello everybody, welcome to this Get Ready With Me. Me and my mom are going to celebrate my Gotcha Day dinner. We're going to go celebrate my Gotcha Day with dinner. And the kids are at their dad's today. They'll be back tomorrow, so it's just going to be me and my mom. I explained what my Gotcha Day is in my previous video, my Shop My Stash video. Basically, I'm adopted. My Gotcha Day is the day that my mom got me because she is a freaking rock star. And we are going to attempt, and I say attempt. If I don't like it, we can always wash it off. That is the beauty of makeup. But we're going to use the ColourPop Yes Please palette. And when I look at this palette, I think of a sunset. So we're going to attempt a sunset eye look. Now, and in my Shop My Stash video, I shared a mini Walmart haul, and I forgot to show you the sponge I bought. It's just a Real Techniques sponge. It is the light to medium coverage one. The full coverage one I don't like because it's not as soft and smushy, which is the point. It doesn't soak up as much product, I guess. I like a soft sponge when I use sponges. All my makeup brushes, my foundation brushes, are dirty. Tonight I'm going to wash them with my new brush shampoo and cleaner that's got a color switch on the other side. This is just too cool. I didn't realize this came with it. But anyway, let's get started on this face. Clean my hands off a little bit. With my Shop My Stash, I pulled out this Photo Finish, the original Smooth and Blur Primer. Ooh, it's clear. And very silicone-y. So I'm just going to push that into... don't really like the way it smells. I'm going to push that into my pores. Get it in there. I do have a wrinkle. We'll push some into there. And then the rest will dot all over the face. I definitely need to get it in my chin. And then rub the rest around. I'm trying to stay away from my nose jewelry. So, we'll see how that primer goes. I already had my skincare on. All that good stuff. And for foundation, I brought out my Maybelline Fit Me, the shade 112 Natural Ivory. 112 Natural Ivory. Let's see. I've been doing swatches on my hand, so I can't use my hand as a palette right now. So we will... First, we're going to shake it up real good. We're going to dot it all over. I don't remember how much to use. I just remember that I used to love this foundation. I did bring out the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness for this redness I've got going on here. I think it might have just been from the sun from the other day. But I need to clean that up. It was on its side, apparently, and too long, and it all just got messed up and weird. Put a little on my neck. Get it on my finger. Am I running out of this? No, of course not. And then we're going to clean the top because I hate dirty makeup. I like to keep my makeup clean. Dirty makeup is just not good makeup. I mean, it's still good makeup, don't get me wrong, but it drives me crazy. So we're gonna start bouncing this in. I haven't used a makeup sponge in forever. That's going in real nice. It is light to medium coverage. We may be building it up. My sponge was already damp. Get under the nose ring. I forgot how fast your makeup goes when you use a sponge. I like the flat side. But with the sponge, I'm just going to make sure that I get all the places. And I can get in that little nose place that always bugs me when I use a sponge. I can get in there. I think I want a little more coverage, so I am going to use a little more product. I think my forehead's fine. I think this redness is just going to be red. But the powder I brought out from Shop My Stash has tint to it. It has color to it. It's in the shade Fair. Let's get down the neck. We always get down the neck. Now for today's eyeshadow, I'm going to be bringing out a mirror, a separate mirror, and it's going to be sitting off to my left over here. Because I'm going to have to get in real close to make sure I'm getting the colors where I want them. That look fine? No. There. Let me bring out my mirror. I don't think it, yeah, it can't be seen on camera good. Whoa, it is dirty. We're going to clean that off. It's not as bad. Let's see if we can get any cleaner. Sippy sippy. So good. Now I'm trying to get the legs back. So I'm looking, and this foundation is looking really good, but it is clinging to my dry patches. But I'm trying to smooth it out. It's looking fine. Yeah, it's looking fine. So we're going to put my sponge up in my little sponge holder. Look how cute this is. Tell me this isn't cute. It's just so cute. And it just sits in there like an egg, waiting for you to use it again. Now, for my concealer, I pulled out an e.l.f. concealer. I'm not going to use the highlight end. I didn't like it when I tried it out on my hand. But we will put a little concealer on. I'm not fond of that color. I think it's a little dark. Where's my sponge? We're going to use the tipped end, the pointy tipped end, to blend that in. And I don't think it did a darn thing. Ooh, I don't like the way that concealer looks at all. Not even a little. Sorry, e.l.f. That side doesn't look as bad. Let me put just a dot more on that side. No, and it's taking up the foundation from underneath. Okay. This is an immediate no. Gone. Let's try Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is a foundation sample. Why was that in with my concealers? That's a foundation. That is a foundation sample. Let's try some NARS Radiant. No, this is not the Radiant. This is the regular NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. Ooh, I'm out. No, you were supposed to save the day. Oh, guys, this video is not starting off good. Oh, man. No. I'm out. Oh, that stinks. So that's in the empties bin. Oh, well. You can see that e.l.f. right there. And it's taking off my foundation. Oh, well. Put my foundation back on, or attempt to. Yeah, I don't like that. My eyes look so creepy. I don't like that. That was a no. That's a no. Hard pass. So for powders, I brought out the balm. Well, we're going to set my eyes first. I'm not setting that concealer. I don't like the way it looks at all. We're going to set my eyelids. Well, I guess we will set the concealer, just so it doesn't go everywhere. With my banana powder from Too Faced. And yes, it smells like bananas. Where did I put my balm powder? I just had that powder. Where did I put it? I know I didn't lose it already. What's the deal with that? Because I put it in the wrong drawer. We're going to use my powder brush and really go over this foundation. Maybe it'll cover up some of that concealer horribleness. Put this brush up. Put the powder where it's supposed to go. We're going to clean off our eyebrows a little bit. Get some of the foundation out of them. Ooh, ouch. Now we're going to get a blush. Well, first we're going to go with our bronzer. No, our contour. If I can get the contour open. Yes, I can. And we're going to use... I found my contour brush. I was so happy. We're going to go in there, tap off the excess, and just get right in here. Yeah, right in there. Tap back in for a little more. Tap back in for a little more. I'm just doing little taps too. I don't want anything major. Okay, good stuff. Put that back. Now for our bronzer, we're going to use a big fluffy brush and get all up in there. My nose, where the sun would just naturally kiss me. And for my blush brush, we're going to go in with California. Beautiful blush. I went in kind of heavy. I want to go in kind of light because I'm already red. Now, as a blush topper, we're going to go in with Dandelion. I'm just going to use my blush brush. That looks nice. Alright. Now for our highlighter. We are going to go into Santorini, which Santorini is this one, and I'm going to mix it a little with this one. And just go right up there. These aren't the punchiest of highlighters, but they try. They're more of a natural highlight. So we'll put that back, put a little bit on her nose and Cupid bow. Put that blush brush back. And what else do we want to do to the complexion? I think that's everything. We are going to go ahead and set it with a little bit of the Milani. And let that dry. Put away our complexion brushes. I need a new container for my complexion brushes because I have some short ones that are getting smushed. And apparently I've got some eye brushes mixed in. Oh. Well, that's good to know. My brush situation needs some help. So, Now I'm going to be using the mirror off to my side quite a bit for this part because I need to make darn sure these eyeshadows are going where I want them. So I'm going to take a little bit of full zip on a big fluffy brush and take that all over my eyelid. All over. And this is my first time using ColourPop shadows, so I have no idea how they're going to perform, how they're going to behave. For our first color, let's go in with this yellow Mischief with this big fluffy brush. There's a little powdery. Whoa! Tap off the excess. And then I'm going to use my mirror Sorry you guys can't see my face while I'm doing that. Let me do it this way. I haven't figured out how to zoom you guys in yet. I'm still filming on my phone. It'll be a while before I can afford a camera. But for now, we're going to have to make do. So that's where I put that yellow shade. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. And I'm holding my brush way out here because I don't want a lot of pressure. If you hold your brush up here, you tend to press harder. If you hold out here, you're a lot light-handed. More light-handed. Okay. Put that on my color switch. Actually, we're going to go into a smaller, fluffier brush. The first brush we used was a 35E from Fair Brushes, or Fair Cosmetics. And this littler fluffy brush is a decorated, probably got it in an Ipsy. It's an L50 from, I want to say that says, I can't read it, I'm sorry. But we're going to go into I think Chauffeur's a shimmer. There you guys go. Going for a ride. Whoa. Come on, tripod. There. I think we're going to go into... No, we're not going into Chauffeur. We're going to go into Big Cocktails. It looks kind of red on camera, but it's actually kind of orange. And we're going to do that with a smaller, fluffier brush. Ooh, lots of powder comes up. And we're going to go just under it. We're going to go in the crease. Right up in the crease with that color. So we can still see the yellow, but these two colors blend really well. That's kind of what we got so far. I'm going to go back into that yellow shade to kind of blend out the edges of the orange. And then I think we're going to go into I think I want more of that big cocktails color. I'm not happy with the level of color yet. There we go. Really got to pick it up. That's what we got so far. Let's clean off that brush on our color switch and go into, for our outer V, let's go into this color here, Spoiled. Whoa, look at all that powder. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it kicks up a lot of powder. I'm packing it on. Do you have a better brush for this? Not currently. I'm packing on the color and then I'm going to move it into the crease. I'm just packing it on that outer edge right there. There is a lot of fallout from these shadows. I'm not thrilled. The colors are beautiful, don't get me wrong. They blend beautifully, but there is a whole lot of fallout. Let me get a clean blending brush. A lid to something. Oh, just fell off the desk. This one eye has gotten more red than I wanted, so I'm taking more of that yellow shade and blending everything out. Here. Do a little blendy poo over here. We've got to get that fallout out though. Oh my gosh. Not happy about the fallout. Not happy about the fallout. I took a little bit of that balm powder and went over it. But these are the eyes so far, guys. We're going to put more of that yellow shade in there. If I can keep you standing up. Okay. Now for this first third of the lid, I am going to get a shimmer. And I think I'm going to use Chauffeur. It's a really pretty orange. It's this goldeny orange right here. It's got kind of a gold shift to it in person. And I'm going to use that same brush, it's an IT Cosmetics No Tug Dual Eyeshadow Brush, number 5. There's a little smudger brush under here, which we're going to use. And then all over, to me it feels more like a soft, fluffy packer brush than anything. And that's what we're going to use it for. We're going to go back into Spoiled, and we're going to pack it very carefully back on that outer corner. Okay, we're going to take the color switch, get all the color off of it, get the fallout. Oh, gotta go back in with that powder. That color in particular has a ton of fallout. I mean, we are going to be running some of it under the lashes, underneath the lash line, but not yet. And then we're going to just kind of blend that color with some patting motions. I lost some of Cocktails, that orange color. So we're going to put it back. So we get that orange. Use my color switch. I just keep going back and forth from the yellow to the orange. And this okay. Now this little smudger end right here, we're going to go in with Mischief, that yellow shade, and we're going to run that yellow shade all the way under the lashes. Not a lot, just a little. Boy, this brush is so scratchy. And then we're going to go back into Big Cocktails, that peachy orange, and we're going to run that under as well. And that's what we've got right now. And we're going to go back to that first big blendy brush we used. And we're going to go back into Full Zip, this color, and go right over the brow bone. Right there. Wow, this palette got so dirty, and I used it one time. Look at that. All that fallout and stuff. I don't know if you... all that down there. No good. I like to keep my palettes clean and nice. I understand they get dirty, but I like to keep them as clean as possible. So that's the Yes Please palette. We're going to use this Almay Intense Eye Color liquid eyeliner. And again, I'm going to use my side mirror because I don't think I can do it with my phone mirror. I should have shook it. Okay. That's what we've got. I think it turned out okay. We're going to clean up the edges a little bit. I should have used my tape method, but I didn't. I didn't realize there'd be so much fallout and blown out massacre. We are going to use our telescopic mascara. Just a little bit though. Mostly on the bottom lashes, because I am putting on falsies today. Ooh, I just did a boo-boo. That's okay, I'll let that dry and then I'll flake it off with the spoolie. I don't need my regular eyelashes, my normal eyelashes, to be wham in your face, because I'm going to use the pompadour lashes. Clean off that. Clean off that. This, oh, I forgot to say what this was. This is an e.l.f. It just says brow pencil. It doesn't tell me a color. It just has that color on the lid. It's a cool toned pencil. Not overly waxy. Not overly emollient. Just a good everyday pencil. And I need to pluck my eyelashes. Don't do that. I need to pluck my eyebrows. Something awful. There we go. That turned out pretty good. They're not perfect, but I think they're pretty good for my first sunset eyes. I'm not going to beat myself up too much. Is that dry yet? Okay. Let's see if we can just flake it off. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. The more I look at those, the more I like those. Now let's look at these lashes. That's Beehive. These are Pompadour blowout lashes. They're a little more dramatic than what I normally wear. This eyeshadow is a little bit more dramatic than what I normally wear. I don't know where my tweezers are. But we're going to very gently pull them off. Now I am going to be using this mirror off camera to put these lashes on. Shake up your lash glue. This is the Duo latex free with aloe lash glue. It has to be latex free because I am allergic to latex, and it's not pretty what it will do to my eyes. So we'll let this get tacky. But that's going to be a beautiful lash. It's a beautiful lash. Now let's see if I can get the other one on. This is the first time using Kiss lashes. I'm normally an Ardell girl, but I decided to give these a go. And this is my first time. Pompadour is, like I said, more dramatic than what I usually go for. I like the Ardell 110s Naturals. And when I'm feeling sassy, I'll put on the Wispies. I got a little glue on the lash. Dang it. I will just pull that off. Push that down. I don't have my tweezers, so I'm having to use my fingers. Let's let that dry a little bit. I need a sippy. Yes. I'm going to try and get all that glue off my fingers. Hold them in the middle. And there's the look with the lashes. Beautiful lashes. I'm going to take my lash glue with me because this inner corner keeps trying to pop up. Now, to keep your lashes nice, you put the plastic back over them. And there's my lash glue I'm taking with me. Let's put my foundation back so that I can find it. My little powder puff back over here. We're going to put my eyeshadow palettes back where I can find them. My eyebrow pencil back where I can find it. And all of my eyeshadow brushes back where I can find them. Now, we were going to try out this dewy, Tatcha Dewy spray. Let's try this out. Okay. See how that goes. And as you know, we are going, let me put my little mirror away. Sorry I had to use a little mirror so much when I get into the deep, detailed eyes. They turned out really well, I think. I need to be closer. Sippy, sippy. What am I looking for? A lip oil. Wow. Y'all went for a big ride that time. Good gravy. Talk about a ride. I don't have a nude, a warm nude. That's legendary. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I have a lot of cool nudes. I don't have a lot of warm nudes. So we are going to first shake this up. This is Clinique lip oil and Berry in Love is what it's called. That's still kind of cool tone too. I think I look great. I just got to brush my hair, and then Mom and I can go out to dinner. I hope you enjoyed creating this look with me. I'm going to clean my jewelry off camera. I didn't get it too dirty this time. Yeah, I think I'm going to practice that more and play with that palette more. All those palettes have such beautiful colors, and I've always been a neutral girl. But I love the way colored eyeshadow looks on other people. I want to play with color. And with it being summer, it's appropriate. You know what? It's appropriate to wear colors all year round. Screw that. Who says I have to follow the rules? The rules of fashion. And I think I love these lashes. Yeah, I do. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed creating this look with me and seeing my fails and my fix-its and that whole concealer debacle. Oh my gosh. That concealer was so bad I immediately just tossed it. And then I ran out of my NARS. So all the concealer I have left is Shape Tape. So I will look again in my stash and see if there's another concealer, but it looks like Shape Tape. It's going to bother me, whatever's on this floor. This is a lid to I'm going to put on another round of setting spray. And this is empty. Okay. Well, there that goes. We'll use the, Maybelline Studio Fix instead. I was running out of everything today. Oh my goodness. Mascara, concealer, setting spray. And now for a little spritzy schmitzy of perfume. This is La Vie est Belle. It's a really beautiful perfume. Goes on kind of strong, but it mellows out as it dries into the most beautiful scent. But thank you again. Happy Saturday. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And I can't wait to go out to dinner with my mom. Love y'all. Please subscribe and share.